What's the first step in case of infection from dengue? Coconuts in Sullana, as worthy as gold. And the best way to give condolences. In Peru, today is May 24th, 2023. I'm Nelson Peña del Castillo reporting from Sullana City. This is Live Connection. Dengue continues to be a new health crisis in Peru. Peruvian government says it reached a peak, the nation reached a peak. Medical Academy says it's rising. In the middle, patients don't find a hospital bed for serious cases. Consider this issue if you're coming to Peru, especially Peruvian Northern. Here in Piura Department, the crisis is similar to the worst times of COVID-19. The metropolitan areas of Piura and Sullana lead the number of cases. In that sense, social media are full of confusing information. Diets and treatments are appearing. They're interchanged without a medical basis. Health specialists remember if you get infected from dengue, have infected, or somebody near you infected, follow these recommendations. First, constant hydration. Second, absolute resting. Third, checking out the symptoms. If those aggravate, look for medical assistance immediately. Fourth, in case of pain, acetaminophen is good for relief. About other remedies, remember, the dengue has no cure. It only has treatment. This is because dengue is caused by a virus. When it happens, the best scenario is our body fights with its antibodies. Of course, our platelets can bring down during that combat. Basically, platelets allow the blood to coagulate and the wounds to scar. Those cells flow throughout our bloodstream. They grow in our bone marrow. According to medical doctors, there is no food in particular that increases our platelets or keep them at the same number. Eating balance, having a healthy lifestyle are the best prevention ways up to now. Learn more about dengue on reliable information sources. You can get it on your favorite search engine on the internet. I told you many products are being announced through the social media for treating dengue. One of them is coconut water. Here in Peru, one of the main grower places is here in Chira Valley. They are locally known as pipas. But are they so effective as they say? I explained you before, when somebody is infected from dengue, the first that you have to do is hydrate the patient. The composition of coconut water is quite similar to home serum or what we can find at any drugstore. The big difference is the substance is natural. This fact seems to trigger a local coconut speculative market. You could get the fruit here in Sullana metro area for less than $1 per unit. This same fruit in Piura metro area, about 35 miles away, could duplicate its price, about $1.90 per unit. But the last week, coconut prices in Sullana also duplicated. The unit costed about $1.90, and in the last days, every coconut reached about $2.30. Some fruit stores sold the fruit about $2.40 per unit. Growers explained the price increased because a low stock of coconuts and many people demanding it. The fact could not be verified independently. By the way, Peru's health ministry reminds coconut water eases to hydrate the patient with dengue, but it clarifies the coconut water is not a cure against dengue. If you cannot get a coconut, remember, you can get the home serum and you can get the same hydrating effect. Make it by mixing fresh boiled water, salt, and sugar. Yes, fresh boiled water, salt, and sugar. Somebody could add or can add some pieces of carrot. It's okay. For reliable information, go to my social media. You can find me as @Nelson Sullana. A news nobody wants to give at any time, especially during a sanitary crisis, is the death of somebody. Maybe the hardest moment is dealing with the loss of that person we love. and it's impossible to describe even experiencing. Mourn actually is a very personal experience. We who are around have to respect that process. Everything starts for learning how to give condolences. I was talking about with Sullana-based psychologist Wesley Castillo. I asked him if there is a healthy formula for give condolences. He replied me, there is nothing specific, but he stressed something. A passing away is the permanent loss of somebody we love. However, Mr. Castillo added me there is indeed some recommendations to give condolences. First, what you never must say. Don't be disappointed. Stop crying now. Never use these expressions. Another issue you don't have to gloat is asking for the details about how that person died. But if the person wants to tell you about those details, just listen silently. Second, what is recommendable to say or to write? I share your pain. If you need we talk about, you can call at me anytime. I'm feeling what you're feeling very much. I just wanted you to say, I am for you. I'm gonna call you at any time. It's not necessary you reply, but if you want, I want you to know I'm available for you at any time. Do you realize it's not about coaching the mourn, it's about letting the mourn to flow naturally. Personally, I used to hug strongly, kissing on the forehead, spreading my vibes. If I'm not close, remembering something joy or happy or funny about that person on my condolence notes. It's going to happen us anytime. We can practice it right now. Thanks for joining us. Follow us with the hashtags Life Connection and Nelson Life. I'm on the social media as @NelsonSullana. From Sullana, Peru, I'm Nelson Peñarera Castillo reporting. See you soon in another Life Connection.